So yeah, we're going with the thing here. Onward to the Grove. Onward to the Grove. Oh no, did I not save all that work I did? Okay, now that everything is corrected here, and I have picked up our friends. Oh,
Broken. Must have been here a while.
just remind people, we are cheating. I have not a lot of mods on, just a double XP and the cheater's ring. Considering I've already beaten this thing like twice, and this is just a fun run to just run around and see what happens. We're going into our next encounter.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second! What's going on? Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
There's a lot of not
No time!
there's a lot of panic going on here.
By the nine hells! Open the gate!
Open the gates. Yep. Oh, that guy.
No! Shit! Form of eye!
Man, I am glad I you know turned off all the mature stuff in this.
Poke the blade and suffer its sting.
Neat. Okay, I get to go first. Let's see. Oh, there it is. All right. Him, 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 Anybody else? All right. Yay for inspiration. Uh, yeah, that's in turn. Where is? Oh, all right. That guy's down. Did? Oh, yep. Totally didn't see him for some reason. That's weird. Okay, so yeah, people are rallied.
Sickle and sword. Strike them down.
All right, yay.
Inside, all of you, more may follow. Open the gates.
Let's see. Take a bow because we can sell that. Take the morsel. Take some gold. Take the bow. Take the scroll.
Something good here, I hope.
Don't mind me. I'm just leave the rotten chicken eggs. Take the goblin scimitar. Take the money. Ooh, gloves of power. I totally forgot about those being a thing on here. Not like in general, but just like, oh, I forgot he carried that. And Morning Star. All right. Okay. We are now into the grove. We're going to save here. I'm going to save over that save spot.
There are children here, you fool. We was running for our lives.
Yeah.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too. Unbelievable.
Bard Persuasion. And as you can see, I am clearly cheating. My bonus is plus 14. Uh, we're just going to go with that.
And who the hell are you again? Show some respect. This woman
Like at all or just like faintly?
for any goddamn help. Please, you were begging me to open the gates. Anything to save yourself, you coward.
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
Let's see. Persuasion. Gotcha. Give me a second. Let me.
You're right. There's too much at stake.
Worried about your precious hides, the both of you.
Did that change anything?
Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
Goblins could arrive at any moment. Lovely.
Okay.
I'm more worried about this parasite than a few goblins. We need a healer.
I'm hoping I can find Shadowheart in here, because apparently this is one of the places we can run back into them if they have vanished. Also, though, we gotta talk to our dude here.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
What ritual?
I forgot. You're a blow-in. A few days hence, this grove will be completely concealed by thorny vines. None will be able to enter or leave. A drastic measure. But more monsters seem to terrorize this
Oh, hey,
region
thank you
every
for
day.
starting to follow me, baby Alexis.
We
About
druids
people
will be
here.
safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their
Papatron.
travels.
Are you hearing the game now? Let's see.
As I said, it's a drastic measure. But the survivors, there just aren't enough supplies to support everyone. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Okay, good. We're going to go with the barter system here, so that way I'm going to hang on to some of those. Let's see. Yeah, we'll stick with
Sylvanas
the...
guards
Ah!
your-
Barely now. Okay. Cannot believe the game is this quiet. Because I was listening back to stuff on after I got done, and the game was blowing out what I was saying. Okay, let's go
Need
back in.
anything else?
Yeah. Let's
Of
see your
course.
wares, buddy.
But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
You guys are all okay. What do I got? Emerald ring. I'm going to send that stuff back. I'm sure someone can use that. Simple jerkin. Oh yeah, I totally forgot we got the Watcher's Guide here. Torch is fine. Ring mail, which... You know what, before I do any of this, I need to double check and make sure everybody is... equipped well.
We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does. You would choose strangers.
Okay, so
over
11 to
us.
14.
That's not what I said.
Can we stop shouting? No?
This is no fortress. We're no warriors.
11 to 16. 11 to 20. Pike's got extra reach. Quarterstaff. Quarterstaff. Gale's got a short sword because now he is a blade singer.
Calm down.
It's, where's your head at?
Going to get us killed.
You know what? We're gonna go with dagger right now, just because I don't like. The hand axe. Alright, so they are 15 armor class. The ring milk is a 14, so they can use. I don't.
This is about your precious
Range is going to be the
I care
light
about
crossbow.
our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Don't have any cloaks.
Right.
Any other boots? Nope, just what everybody's wearing. Gloves of power. Sleight of hand +1. Yeah, we'll go with that. Do we have any? Nope, nothing magical. You know what? Multi-select. Let's just send all this stuff that I'm not going to use back to the box.
We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does. You would choose strangers over us.
That's not what I said.
Can we stop shouting? No?
Send to camp. Because honestly, I don't need money. Because again, we are cheating. Let's
Calm down.
talk to these guys.
Hells, we can't just leave. They're kin.
Can we all just take a moment?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland.
Zergan. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throats slit by goblin blade.
Thank you, Roland.
Thanks.
That's curious.
These glyphs aren't any language I recognize. That's my sword's name!
Hungry ox. Bored ox.
I swear that ox's gaze is following me.
You're alive. I woke up by the wreckage, surrounded by corpses. I was starting to think I was the only survivor.
Yay.
Of course. I'd be stuck in. We might be clear of those monsters' ship, but we still have their spawn inside our heads. We need to get rid of them while we still can.
You are correct.
I might have considered it, but your choice of company so far leave. Get rid of the Gith, then we can talk about helping.
I offer you cleansing. You'd cast it aside for this Shkaketh.
You know what? I'm
What's
gonna
that?
try to
You
Commander
wouldn't expect
Shepard
a wolf
this.
and a deer to find a way to work together. For your sake, You ought to nip this in the bud before she turns on you.
No deception. I'm going to be honest. I'm just really good at the persuading part.
This is a terrible idea. You know that, yes? But I suppose you may have your uses. I can keep an eye on the Gith.
Let's see. All right.
After everything you've been through, my name gives you pause. Please. That is none of your business. Let's just concentrate on survival, yes?
A bit crowded, don't you think? You'll need to swap out someone if you want me. Until late. Lead the way then.
There we go. Party full. Yeah. Why does the cow make me uneasy?
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
Moo. Okay, okay. Oh, yeah, now that I've got her back.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Give it a good whack.
Everburn. Cinda Lizelle. Has her own cheater's ring. Is everything on? By the way, I don't have on God mode. I'm not doing the plus 500 damage. I am setting all ability scores though. Also, everybody, is clean.
Good work, kids. You're all
Can't keep the
heroes.
goblins out forever.
Everyone.
This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
Let's see. Going to pass this over to
Take your time.
Therian.
Get a feel for it.
Careful, I'm behind.
The waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Again. Swing and swing. Parry. And again. Swing and swing.
Mine.
Okay. Turn that on. Ability scores.
Don't take your eyes off my hands.
Okay.
Best get going.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring. He's still staring right past you. You see nothing out of the... As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks.
Oh, there we go. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to get to that point.
You find the edges of a concealed entrance.
All right.
Well, look who's come to visit.
Hey, Mole.
My kids say you've been busy since you got here.
I have been?
Not sure why you're poking your nose in our business, though. We have that in common, then. But you aren't welcome here. This is our hideout. But hey, maybe you didn't know.
I mean, I didn't.
Because of that, I'll give you a 10 count to leave. 10, 9, 8. Never see us coming.
I know I probably shouldn't be running away from a child, but... Eh.
Oh, I don't have any money or anything to sell. My partner does that. What? I'm the guard, so don't...
Okay.
Hold out your hand, lady. Let me show you some. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. You haven't seen anything yet, lady. Go on. Take the ring and watch your fortune change. Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails. Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap, too. Interested? You got it. One sec. That's what I got.
All right. Yep, take that. I always buy these. They don't do anything. I just like them. And I also like the kids. So the ring of being really invisible. This ring is missing its gem, or perhaps it's just very invisible. The ring of infinite wishes. The exterior of this ring is roughly carved with nonsensical runes. Ring of resistance to ants. A glob of tree sap studded with dead ants occupies the space where this ring stone once sat. Ring of the Lyconesis, as opposed to telekinesis. Ha 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 ha. It's alright, kid. I'm gonna buy it. Tarbell's Guide to Distractions. And we're gonna buy some of the food. I don't really need it. But at this point, again, this is a fun run, so we've got a cheater's ring on. Let's just balance the offer.
You bought...
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry. Hey, you here to trade or?
Your partner's
yeah,
a thief.
I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you.
Duh.
Fine. I'm not so good at counting, but I think any percentage of 0 is 0. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here.
You're correct.
Now, do me a favor.
I'm a different
Make
kind of
room for the
chump.
chumps.
That's curious. Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Hold on now. Do I have disguise self? I'm sure I can have disguise self. Speak with dead, speak with... Yeah, I've got the thing for that. Grease, gaseous form. Action surge, I don't need that. Huh, don't tell me that's the one... Huh, okay, interesting. True resurrection. Do I become Jesus? This spell is more for fun. Wait, I do have... Wait a second. Drow, drow, elf, 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 half, 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 tiefling. Where is the halfling?
You don't look so tough. Mull fought off a hobgoblin all by herself.
I mean, good for them.
Oh. Hello again. Mole's in charge here.
It's like, I just wanted to talk to you.
We're going to own that town. I had a feeling you... And thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many marks would have done the same. And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you? I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge.
Revenge!
I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
Let's see.
The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed.
To be fair,
we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune.
Let's see. I mean, I am, like, neutral good. Besides...
Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark. But they're vicious. Anything else? We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
Quite the opposite.
Won't turn down free money. I've got operating costs you wouldn't believe.
This kid,
Come
man.
see
This
me
kid
in the
just
city
knows their
sometime,
stuff.
huh? I'll repay this and then some. See you around, maybe. Not long until we leave now.
Okay, so we got a chance to talk with them. We are absolutely not going to murder the children. Mainly because, you know, I like their moxie. Alright, so we're gonna leave. Oh. Okay, come on, y'all. Let's go talk to some more people first.
Again. Swing and swing and parry.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
Again!
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you.
I know
can
he's
do
like trying to
this.
be supportive, and he's all like, you know, I need you to be able to like support yourself so you can get out of here. That really does sound like I need you to be a distraction while we all run.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You
Oh,
are the
he's got a
blade of
brain thingy too.
frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship. Better friends than the ones hitching a ride in our skulls, at least. I'm sure you know the stories. Doomed to shed our skin and become illithid. They say there's no coming back. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway.
I've seen
Could
some
just be
fan
good
art,
luck.
man.
I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit!
She sounds pretty.
You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
That ship sailed the Styx already. All I can hope for is to limit the damage. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses. I'm up
Alright.
for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space.
All right.
Oh, gladly. This circus is all yours, my friend.
Let's make this...
All right. Oh, yeah.
Any questions, children?
I'm ready.
I gotta do some leveling up, too. Neat. Prepared spells are just going to be... That's fine for now. Level 3! All of these things. I know it's prepared spells, so... Hold on, doesn't she get a subclass? Just waiting for it to load up. Alright, we're not going to add a class. We're going to keep him as a warlock. Do I want to start with Repelling Blast? Yeah. Oh wait, I get both of them, that's right. Actually, Double Sight. That's always a good one. We're not switching out his spell since we just, got his spell. Okay. Shroud of Darkness, always good. Let's see. Summon a packed weapon, or bind the one you are wielding, making it magical. Have bind hexblade weapon, do not gain this bind, okay. Guidance, Vicious Mockery, and Thorn Whip. She's a little off center in her photo there.
And claws. Use them. Me yet.
Okay. Done all of that, all of that.
Something's off.
Moo! Okay, back to the cheater box.
Any questions, children?
Alright.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
Okay.
Out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
Children.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
I mean, that's normally my thing.
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come?
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
How in your place?
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Gotcha.
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, There's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Let's see what you got. Again, I know I don't need to. There's a +1 crossbow. Gonna get some light crossbows, some +1 weapons. That's a medium armor. Don't have anything to trade. So we'll just... Oh my lord. Alright, yay for some inspiration. And also, yay for me just completely destroying this dude, this place's economy.
Hells take me. What I wouldn't do for better tools.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what will come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
We should have left by now. Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake. You don't understand. My apprenticeship with Leroican begins shortly. I cannot be late. Yes, that's Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
I didn't say
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramazes Tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case,
Well,
I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
Common gossip. The byproducts of ignorance and jealousy. I've admired Leroican for years. Never dreamed he'd answer my letter. But I've worked myself to the bone for this. Few can match me in either magic or talent. The names Roland and Leroican will be known far and wide. You'll see.
Man, I hope I remember to save you guys.
Those goblins will rue the day they chose to tangle with this grove. You and I will do some good here. I can feel it.
Why, hello there, sweetness. Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Aha! You take a sup of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
As you down the potion, a comforting warmth spreads through you.
I swear you're still as peaky looking. Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse. What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
You know what? Let's do
As
it.
you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along, her eyes wide.
You poor pet! My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but... yes, I may have something at home. I've collected some interesting bits and bobs over the years. You'll have to stop by my house, just at the edge of the forest. Let me mark it on your map. I'll be heading back soon, so I can meet you there. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
Let's see what you got.
Hey, bother. Be careful on the road. I'd hate if something happened to you. Take care, Petal.
That's not ominous at all. But after meeting Auntie Ethel, I think that's a good place to stop for the evening. We're going to save our game.
Maybe. I'll never get this.
And yeah, once again, thank you for jumping in and joining with me. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.